north on Icefields Parkway. Could really just run the camera for like 4 hours straight. Here's hoping the rain holds off. Lake, one of the coolest places here. Do not miss Peyto Lake if you come to Banff, Jasper, Icefields Parkway. So gorgeous. Lake Louise is beautiful. Like I said earlier, I haven't done Moraine Lake. That's supposed to be incredible. But Peyto Lake is my favorite right now. Even more than Lake Louise, which is gorgeous. Well, here's hoping the rain holds off. Alright, we're back on the road again and headed north. We've only just scratched the surface of Icefields Parkway. We're going to spend basically the rest of today on the Icefields Parkway. It's been a super lazy day. We're only doing 240 miles today. Purposefully taking our time, stopping at places along the way. We're going to come up to our, just shortly here, our next stop is going to be the Saskatchewan River crossing, which is, I think, is the only place to get gas in the whole Icefields Parkway. So it's a good place to stop, grab some food, get some gas. I don't think we'll need to. I think we'll probably fill up in Jasper, but after that, we're just gonna wind our way north, past a bunch of glaciers. We're gonna go past the Weeping Wall, the Big Bend. I think we might stop at Big Bend. We're gonna kind of play it by ear. The weather's a little bit sketchy today. We're riding back down this way tomorrow, so we've got a second chance. There's a couple things that we're gonna ride past today and do tomorrow, like Mystea Canyon. So we're gonna ride past the Columbia Icefield, which is the major ice field that you can walk on. I don't think we're gonna do it. We just don't quite have enough time. That's an all-day excursion, but it's still really cool to ride by. Yeah, it's just we're just going to take in the mountains, take in the views, all the way up there to Jasper, and then over to Hinton for where we're going to stay the night. One thing that's cool that I learned last time I was here, basically right here where we're at, we just did this in a matter of an hour and a half, but the first people that explored this area, it took them 35 days to hike through the wilderness to get here. So it's crazy with the roads and how quickly you can get through. It's really not that big of a deal, but it took them 35 days to get up here, hiking and exploring and figuring out. All of these passes have been hiked back in the day, which is just kind of mind-blowing because it's pretty intense up here, how steep the mountains are, how deep the snowpack is. So yeah, all right, there we go. Saskatchewan River crossing next, and then the rest of Icefields Parkway. Let's go. could just run the camera for like 4 hours straight.
That was awesome.
It's so beautiful. We're coming up to like the Big Bend too. It's like that big. That's really cool. Continuing north on Icefields Parkway, past the Weeping Wall and Big Bend are the kind of the two big pieces next. All right, go faster. Continuing north on Icefields Parkway, we're following the Saskatchewan River, which has been on our left here for a while. It's absolutely beautiful. Just the river valley, mountains on both sides. This Icefields Parkway is just spectacular. You got to get here. We're coming up next on the part where it's going to be super steep on both sides, and we're coming up to the Weeping Wall, which is where the waterfall kind of flows over the wall and down to the river towards the road. So this is, and then up to Big Bend. That's the next place we're going to stop. Such an incredible view. We're just leaving the Big Bend Overlook, which is absolutely a stunning view from up there. I'm excited to come back down this way tomorrow and kind of see it from a different angle. The mountains that we're seeing off to our left on the Icefields Parkway here is kind of the Parker Ridge, Big Bend Peak, Boundary Peak, Hilda Peak, and also Mount Athabasca and Mount Andromeda too. There's a bunch of peaks off to our left, and on that other side of that, which we'll get to here shortly, is the Athabasca Glacier and the Columbia Icefield. So we're heading up a little bit higher, and then you also the temperature is dropping here very quickly. So, but just absolutely stunning, perfect blue sky, such a beautiful ride. The Icefields Parkway is absolutely living up to everything that people say it is. Athabasca Glacier. We're up officially in the Columbia Icefields. That's the lodge there where they do the tours from. Just an unbelievable view. Well, there's one of the big glacier trucks. Those things, so those drive up onto the glacier over there. You can get onto it, which is pretty cool. We're not going to do it. We're just going to ride by and soak in the beauty of this area. It literally dropped about 15 degrees though. You can feel the cold coming off the glacier. Jasper next. We just went through the Sunwapta Pass, which is actually the second highest point on Icefields Parkway. Bow Summit, which is by Peyto Lake, which we also went through today, is the highest. And that one is, both of them are around 6,700 feet. I think Bow is like 6,790, almost 6,800, and Sunwapta is just a little bit below that. What's cool about Sunwapta is that it's actually the watershed divide between the Athabasca river system to the north, and the Glacier, and then the North Saskatchewan rivers to the south. So all the water that we see from this way forward for the rest of today is actually ends up in the Arctic Ocean, which is pretty cool. It also means that we just crossed over into Jasper National Park. All these national parks up here in this area are all kind of mashed together. We just crossed the border into Jasper from Banff National Park. We've got about 105 kilometers left to go to Jasper, which is roughly 65 miles, somewhere in there. And then once we get to Jasper, we have another roughly 80k to Hinton, which again is another 50 miles farther north and east. The rest of this, I mean, there's a chance to see animals anywhere along Icefields, but particularly the next section here to Jasper and then Jasper to Hinton is a pretty big animal corridor, so we'll have to pay attention and watch the side of the road a little bit more. But just a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful ride, beautiful weather, and just mountains, mountains, mountains. They never end. It's been an absolutely spectacular ride. Not staying here. We couldn't find any place to stay, so we're riding about an hour, maybe a little bit less, hopefully, east to Hinton, which is a little town in the valley, but it's supposed to be pretty nice. We'll get a nice Airbnb there. Amazing day today on the Icefields Parkway, and pretty pumped that we get to go do it back the other way tomorrow. Nice. Jasper is the land of animals. I just saw an elk in town, and then those bighorn sheep on the way out of town, but basically almost nothing until then. Hinton, Alberta, 50 miles northeast, mostly north, looking for our Airbnb, which I think should be right around the corner, maybe even on the corner. Yep, that's it. That's it right there on the left with the red door. So nice to have an Airbnb, just a nice area to sit out. And boy, the last run of that trip today was from Jasper to Hinton was got a little bit long. I think we were all falling asleep, but happy to be here. What an incredible day. I mean, like I said it before, just mountains, mountains, and mountains. And now it's time to chill out and relax. There you go.
Good. Well, I saw 4 of the 7 liquor stores already, so he's gonna find 3 more.
Oh, made it to the Airbnb, which actually was pretty nice. Full kitchen, living room, bedrooms downstairs, bedrooms upstairs. Awesome little patio out there. Not bad. It's in Hinton, which is a little bit far away from Jasper, but we're there. Time to rest.